Good evening and welcome to TVM News, Marywood University. It's Tuesday, February 24th. I'm Esperanza Gutierrez.
And I'm Patrick Kernan. The winter weather has caused some problems at a Marywood building this week, causing classes from the Sede La Vergata Center for Performing Arts to be moved to other parts of campus on Monday. 2 heating units in the building leaked last Friday, causing water damage to the building, especially the snack room downstairs on Saturday. A water main outside the building burst, knocking out water to the building. Vice President for Business Affairs and Treasurer Joseph X. Garvey ordered the building to be closed until water can be restored.
Do you ever find yourself wondering what to do on a Friday night? Time to start warming up those feet. This Friday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., Vince Bruss Dance Studios will host a night of dancing just for college students. Local dance professional Vince Bruss will be teaching ballroom and Latin lessons to start off the night. Casual wear is recommended. Dress shoes or sneakers are also recommended for comfort as well. It is a $5 fee to bring yourself, friends, or even a date. For more information, visit Vince's website, vincebrussstudios.com/home.html.
After weeks of harsh winter weather, the parking lots at Marywood University are suffering. Parking lots such as the one at the Nazareth Student Center and the upper pit have cracked and split to the point that some parking spaces are no longer usable. In an interview with Marywood student-run newspaper The Woodward, Superintendent of Grounds Mark Burns blames the deterioration on the cycle of freezing and thawing and says that he hopes that the weather will be good enough over spring break to begin repairing the parking lots.
This past weekend, Marywood University School of Business and Global Innovation held a business plan concept competition. Innovation student Frank Weinger claimed first place and Richard Manley claimed second in the TechBridge Fall 2014 Entrepreneurial Institute. This program allows students to gain knowledge about building business plans, making profits, and running their own companies on the final day. Students pitch their business ideas. Weinger won $200 with his Spotlight Boards lighting device used to attach onto the underside of skateboards to make boarding safer for the rider and pedestrians. Weinger said that he wasn't expecting to win, but that he plans on competing again.
Next Thursday, Marywood will be hosting an informational session about its new Learning Commons project. On Thursday, March 5th, from noon to 1, library faculty will be holding a meeting in the Fireplace Lounge in the Nazareth Student Center regarding the new building. The meeting is open to all students on campus, and students are encouraged to have questions and suggestions for the new Learning Commons. Additional meetings will also be held on April 9th, May 7th, and June 4th. Those looking for more information can contact Amanda Avery at aavery@maryu.marywood.edu.
Interested in drinking some warm tea and talking history? This Thursday, February 27th, Career Services welcomes you to drink tea and discuss Black history, past and current events, and that all diverse lives matter. Career Services is located in the Liberal Arts Center, room 222, right across the Tutoring Center. You can contact Tiffany Murphy at tmurphy@m.marywood.edu if you are seeking for more information.
Campus Ministry has started the Rice Bowl project for this Lenten season. TVM's Ann Zakowski has more on the story.
Marywood is currently participating in Operation Rice Bowl. Look for donation bowls around campus. If you have extra coins or money, be sure to donate because the money will be sent to Catholic Relief Services for people in need overseas and at home.
We ask students or faculty and staff to take a rice bowl and to collect their change during Lent. So that's from Ash Wednesday to Palm Sunday.
Sister John also recommended the website freerice.com. By going on this website, you can study for school in subjects such as chemistry, Spanish, literature, and every correct question that you get, you donate 10 grams of rice. Ann Zakowski, TVM News.
Let's toss it over to Mackenzie Kernow for the inside scoop on what's happening with student activities. Mackenzie, what do you got for us?
Feeling crafty? On Wednesday, February 25th, Student Activities Crew will host a do-it-yourself craft event in the Fireplace Lounge from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Students are invited to create their own Pinterest-inspired project in just 15 minutes. Get those creative juices flowing and join in on this fun and free event. Throw on your lucky underwear and take a chance at Marywood University's very own rendition of the popular game show, Deal or No Deal. This event will occur this Thursday, February 26th from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in Media 160. There will be gift cards and cash prizes up for grabs. This event is sponsored by the Student Activities Crew.
So, we going to deal or no deal? Because I'm definitely in to win some cash.
Yeah, sounds great to
I
me.
think I'm going to be the big winner, honestly.
Up next is Francella's with this week's winter forecast after the short break.
Killed him. Oh, man.
Compound A, 26.7% by weight. Compound B.
Once you post your image online, you can't take it back. Anyone can see it. Family, friends, anyone. Remember, think before you post.
Here's Francelis with the weather.
Tuesday night will be a high of 22 and a low of 16 degrees. Wednesday night will be a high of 31 and a low of 7 degrees. Wednesday night will be a high of 31 degrees and a low of 7 degrees. Thursday night will be a high of 19 and a low of 0. Friday night will be a high of 24 and a low of 6. But the cold weather stops this weekend. Saturday will be a high of 37 and a low of 19. Sunday will be a high of 35 and a low of 17. Enjoy the weather while it lasts. Thank you.
After this short break will be Cameron with Cameron's Corner. Stay tuned.
Any questions?
No.
You know. We're not magicians, we can't read your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind.
What are the side effects, doctor, doctor?
How many times have you done this before?
Questions are the answer. Will this react with my other medicine?
Hey, what are all these tests even for?
You have the power to say what's on your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind.
Questions are the answer. Questions are the answer.
Welcome back. Here's Cameron with Cameron's Corner.
Thanks, Esperanza. The NFL Combine is, at its core, a series of tests to further determine how well an NFL prospect will fare in the league. The Combine itself is a week-long event of tests including the ever-popular 40-yard dash, bench press, vertical jump, broad jump, and 10 other tests. These tests combined help NFL teams evaluate each prospect both physically and mentally. However, nowadays the Combine has become a media spectacle. The event is broadcast on the NFL Network, which received 5.24 million viewers in 2010 for the week, as well as over the internet before the Combine was publicly aired. It was simply a test for the eyes of coaches, general managers, and scouts of each team. Now it can even be viewed by the public, which leads to mass criticism of each NFL hopeful over any and every social media outlet. This spread of Combine coverage can further raise or even drop how well these prospects might perform in the NFL, more so than just how a single scout views that same player. That said, the stakes are only rising with each year the NFL Combine gains coverage. But these players need to keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's just another chance to prove themselves. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Cameron. Up next is Tom and Nick with sports. Stay tuned after the short break.
Listen up, energy hogs. We got a real porker of a house here. Get in there and waste some energy.
There's no one
insulation, boss. It's hog heaven.
Leaky windows, too. This is gonna be a breeze. Perfect. Go wild and waste some wattage.
Time to tan. Oh, there's hot water for just one pair of pants. My kind of place.
Wow, this thing's so old it's gonna take me hours to get dry.
Keep wasting. They'll never know what hit them till they get the energy bill.
What the? Boss, they're home, and they've got energy-efficient bulbs.
You've got the power to get rid of energy hogs. You can help your parents add insulation, put in Energy Star appliances, and lots of other things to make your home hog-free. Find out how at energyhog.org and play fun games, too.
Oh, retreat! Retreat!
Go to energyhog.org and get the energy hogs out of your home.
Hey, wait for me!
Welcome back. Here's Tom and Nick with sports.
Thanks, Pat. A surprising turn of events has unfolded as an unlikely winner. 24-year-old Joey Logano has won the Daytona 500. The champion stated, "When I first started racing, I wasn't 21, so milk and cookies was my partying. Now I'm old enough." Claiming victory on Sunday, February 22nd in Daytona Beach, Florida, Logano is now the second youngest racer to win this significant racing event, behind Trevor Bayne, who won in 2011 on his first day of being 20 years old. Not many times do young and upcoming racers defeat veteran racers such as Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. NASCAR experts believe that this will be the chance for Logano to unleash into his full potential as a racer. Nick, what do you think about the future of this talented young racer?
Well, he's got a lot. He's got a lot to prove still. Of course, he wins the Daytona 500, which is a big thing, of course. But we haven't heard a lot about Trevor Bayne since 2011, so it could be one or the other. Really, he falls off or he continues the rise.
I really do think that Logano has stuff to prove. I think he can form into a great racer like the experts are thinking. So I'm on his side with this one. I'm hoping he does transform into a very great racer.
Definitely rooting for him. Moving on to Marywood sports. Our spring sports season has officially kicked off for the Pacers. Both lacrosse teams, men and women, started off their spring season. The women started off at home against Arcadia on Saturday. Although they braved the cold, the Lady Pacers were unable to overcome the 17 points scored by Arcadia. Freshman Michelle Bussinelli scored 4 points, including 3 goals for the Pacers in the loss. The men traveled to New York to face off against number 14 Ithaca. They entered the fourth quarter down only 1 score before Ithaca sealed the deal with 2 straight goals. Senior Brandon Terlizzi scored 4 goals in the 13-10 loss. Both the men's and women's teams have away games coming up. The men take on King's College in Wilkes-Barre, while the women face Lycoming in Williamsport. Certainly not the best start we were looking for this season, but the men coming off with a pretty close game against a ranked team, so things are looking up for them.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw Ithaca was ranked, and I'm like, well, I've always known that the men's lacrosse team was very good. Unfortunately, we have Cabrini in our conference, who is top in the nation. I think they're 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I do think that they will do well this season, but I'm thinking 2nd, honestly.
It could be that way. Cabrini is very good, so I'm rooting for them definitely.
Definitely.
It seems like they have potential, definitely, if they can play a ranked team this close. So I'm definitely excited for the season.
I am too. A great game was played last night in the Center for Athletics and Wellness as the Marywood women's basketball team played the Keystone Giants. This game was the first round of the Colonial States Athletic Conference playoffs, as the Pacers were the number 4 seed and the Giants were the number 5 seed. The score was tied 56-56 in the last 2 minutes of the game, until the Giants scored a 2-point jumper and then went to the foul line for 2 shots. Once the shots finished, only 12 seconds remained on the clock for the Lady Pacers, which proved not to be enough. The women finished the season with a 16-10 overall record and an 11-5 CSAC record. The team now waits for a potential spot in the ECAC postseason tournament. Nick, how do you think the ladies will fare in the tournament if they qualify?
They could do very well. I've seen a lot of their games, and I definitely think they have the potential to be the team that makes a run. A lot of their seniors are very good, and they always have a really good post presence. I see a lot of good passing from the key into the post. So I think that they can beat the zone defense, and I think that man-to-man they match up pretty well too. So I think that they can make a run.
Yeah, I was surprised when they actually lost in the first round. Usually they do tend to make it to the semis. I've seen in the past. They did lose the Keystone earlier in the season this year, however, but this game was a lot closer, and I'm happy that they were at least not blown out for the loss.
Close game. I'm hoping that they do well in the ESAC.
I hope so too.
Moving on to the MLB. The baseball world can't seem to go more than a few weeks without hearing about A-Rod. The current Yankee player is back on the roster after a record 162-game suspension last season. Rodriguez is signed with the Yankees for another 3 years and another $61 million. Rodriguez, approaching 40, it'll be a challenge for A-Rod to even be able to make the starting lineup. It seems like a large fall from grace for a man who won a batting title in his rookie year to a man who was suspended for a whole season due to drug-related charges. Out of all the storylines for this season, this one is certainly one that fans will be keeping an eye on. So, what do you think? Does he even make the starting roster?
I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think he deserves to. I watched him, I played baseball, and I loved watching A-Rod. What he did, I don't think was acceptable, to be honest. Yeah. And I still hope he does well, but I don't think he needs a lot to prove that he can come back in the starting lineup.
Yep. Just even as a person, there are a couple of things that he did that were questionable, but as a player, I definitely agree with you. I mean, he's approaching 40, he's getting up there in age, and there are all these up-and-coming players who want nothing more than to start for the New York Yankees. So there's certainly a lot of stuff on the line for A-Rod, and I don't know if he can do it.
We'll see. Only time can tell, right?
Definitely. So thank you very much. Tossing it right back to the desk.
Thank you, Tom and Nick. Coming up after this short break is the latest Hollywood news with Juliet. Stay tuned.
Hello. Yes. Can I ask a few questions about the apartment on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Oh, it's gone. Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
Not available? Hello, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about the apartment on Park Street.
Just been rented.
Hello, I am Chen Ling. My name is Khalid bin Ali. I'm Tuan Vo. Hello, my name is Moshe Goldberg. I use a wheelchair. It's gone. Not available. All right. Thank you. Yes, hello, my name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Really?
Housing discrimination is illegal. If you think you've been a victim because of your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or family status, call us. Fair housing. It's not an option. It's the law.
Thanks for tuning in. Here's Juliet with entertainment.
Thanks, Pat. Rumors have been swirling that Emma Stone and Prince Harry are more than just friends. The British pair were spotted out together, which sparked the idea of a budding relationship between the two. The Harry Potter star took to Twitter earlier this week to squash the dating accusations. She tweeted, "World, remember the little talk we had about not believing everything written in the media. Watson is a UN Women's Goodwill Ambassador and an advocate for the campaign He for She, a campaign that promotes gender equality." Days after Emma's tweet, He for She official Twitter page posted a photograph of a quote from Prince Harry on the gender issues. For all we know, the meeting between the two could have been strictly business. However, it would be nice to have another British power couple grace the media. The 87th Oscar ceremony aired Sunday night on the NBC with the theatrical Neil Patrick Harris as host. This year's big winner for Best Picture was the movie Birdman. Best Actor went to Eddie Redmayne for his movie Theory of Everything, and Best Actress was awarded to Julianne Moore in Still Alice. The show's noteworthy performances include John Legend and Common, who performed the song Glory from the movie Selma, which also won Best Original Song. And many thought the best was saved for last, with Lady Gaga's tribute to Julie Andrews with the song from Music Melody. For more on Oscar highlights, check out E! Online. After this short break, Ashley Padula will give you the latest in the country scoop.
Hey! What is your problem, man?
You're welcome.
What the heck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Don't give me that. All right. What's going on here, fellas?
The missile was about to hit the school. I just acted as fast as I could.
That doesn't change the fact that I don't have a car anymore. Who just throws a person's car at a missile?
You're serious?
Yeah. Who's going to pay for my car?
I guess I could.
Do you even have a real job?
Yes.
Do you have insurance?
I saw the whole thing. Call me.
Viewers, for those of you who have noticed, the country music world was involved at the Oscars this past Sunday night. Artist Tim McGraw and his wife Faith Hill made an appearance. It was McGraw's first time performing at the Oscars. He engaged with his fans via Twitter through photos of the before, during, and after experience. Not sure if fans have heard, but Carrie Underwood is expecting a baby boy. While Underwood will be new to the world of parenthood, who might you think she is texting questions to? According to CMT.com, Underwood and Brad Paisley have been friends for years, and that is exactly who she is asking questions. Paisley has 2 boys and admits how they get to be home with their mother while he is out on the road, but he can't imagine what it's like for a mother to be out on the road. Underwood's husband, Mike Fisher, admits not knowing what to expect when the baby is born, but also admits he is excited. That's all I have for you this week on the Country Scoop. Thanks for listening. See you next week, and back to the desk. Thank you for joining us today. On behalf of all the TVM cast and crew, have a good week, and we will see you all next time.